There we are. So first, if you could state your name, your year, and your major for me.
Yes, my name is Bri Greenlow. I'm a sophomore and I'm a double major of psychology and EXSS.
And where are you from?
I'm from Georgia.
How long have you been doing gymnastics?
Since I was 2.
And what drew you to the sport?
Well, my parents put me in it when I climbed up a dresser when I was 2, and they were like, this girl has too much energy, she needs to go into something, and then since I climbed up it, they were like, gymnastics, and then I stuck with it, obviously.
Absolutely. So all these years later, what drew you to UNC, and specifically what drew you to the gymnastics program here?
So I'm actually a transfer, so I first went to William & Mary for gymnastics, but then COVID and a lot of other situations led me to go into the transfer portal, and I was looking around trying to decide what the best would be for me, and I just love the coaches here, I love the school, I love being closer to home, and so actually being here is it's been really good for me.
Absolutely. And could you tell me about what your favorite part of gymnastics is? I know that there's different sections, but maybe could you tell us a little bit about what each of those are for maybe people who don't know, and then what you are drawn to?
Yeah, so we do 4 events, so vault, bars, beam, and floor. I'm an all-arounder, so I do all 4. I train all 4. Sometimes I compete all 4, depending on what the lineups need to be for that week. I have competed all 4 this season at 4 meets. My favorite event is bars, but my favorite event to compete is floor. I love going out there dancing. It's my best event. I also enjoy beam. I like anything but vault. So yeah. But I would definitely say competing floor and having it be my best event, just going out there, having fun. It's definitely a good moment for me.
Gotcha. Can you tell me a little bit about what it's like balancing both school and gymnastics, especially at the college level?
Yeah, it's definitely hard. Some days it gets to be a lot, but we have a really good support system that helps us. We have tutors, academic advisors. Our coaches are always willing to help us. We have apps. They send us our schedule for the week, so they definitely try and keep us organized the best they can. And I would definitely say it takes an army, but we're really thankful for that army, and it definitely helps. So it is manageable.
Absolutely. And what has been your proudest moment so far? And this can be either in your entire gymnastics career or maybe just at UNC, either way, or maybe even one of both.
Yeah, I can answer both. Oh my gosh, sorry. There's many.
Please take your time.
I would say a really special moment for me being here was our first home meet this season. I was 5th up on floor, hit. I actually tied for 1st on floor that meet, and I won all around that meet. And so that was a really special moment for me to be home in the arena, have such a good meet, have my family there with COVID. I'm super thankful that they're able to come to the meets. Mm-hmm. That was a very special moment here at UNC. And then my whole career, oh gosh, I will say my freshman year I broke both my ankles and I was in a wheelchair. And I didn't want to do gymnastics anymore. I was super upset. It was a really hard injury for me to come back from. The next year I made Junior Olympic national team. And so that moment to be able to come back from that injury and really, persevere and continue in the sport that I love to do was a special moment for me as well.
Absolutely. And let's see. So we're scrolling through my my little jumping off points. So obviously, coming back from an injury like that, I'm sure that was a very special moment. But I guess outside of some accomplishments, is there any moments that really stick out in your mind for gymnastics that are just really special to you?
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of moments outside of just competing and the scores we get that are super special. Having teammates that are just, your built-in family, especially in college, I'm very thankful for. We have a lot of dance parties at practice. Those are always fun, lighten the mood. I'm trying to think of sorry, there's I've done it for so long.
If you want to tell me a few, that totally works too.
I think, like I said, one of the biggest things is just being outside of the competition. Like I said, just having those relationships with people who you're gonna have forever and sharing a sport and understanding that. It's so hard. I'm sorry, we do a lot of gymnastics.
Oh my gosh, no, you were totally good.
I'm trying to think of like... I really would just say the relationships with the people, like, is just the best part outside. And, like, your coaches, too, when you have the right coaches. I'm really thankful for the coaches here. So they're, like, my parents, my second parents, and I'm really thankful for that.
Absolutely. And sort of like a big final question for you, what are some of your short-term and some of your long-term goals in gymnastics?
Yeah, so short term, obviously this season we want to go to Eagles, which is our championship. We don't compete in the ACC. There's not as many like teams, so
Right.
NC State and Pitt are with us in the Eagle, which are ACC teams, but that's our like conference championship. We want to win that. We want to go to regionals, which is top 36. So we're ranked 26 right now, so we're in it right now. Hopefully we can have a good, strong finish to our season and make regionals. And then short term individually, you know, I want to finish out the season strong. I've hit every routine this season, so competed all around 4 times, and then 3 events once, so 19 for 19 routines. I'm proud of. Hoping to go strong with that record and stay healthy and have fun and really enjoy the moment. Long term, you know, there isn't much for us outside of college gymnastics. If you want to go to the Olympics, you kind of have to do it before for women, so unfortunately, college gymnastics is the end for me, but I do want to do Cirque du Soleil for a year, and I also applied for Survivor, so maybe one of these will happen. But yeah, long-term gymnastics, just continue to get better every year and enjoy it, because it can be a very stressful sport. You got to enjoy the process as well as competing. So
awesome. Well, that was perfect. So that will be all for the interview portion of it.